Dennis.
Yeah.
Boko there.
Divine selection. Adom na dome.
Edenyamiase. Adwuma akoso. Ekoye. Ahomboa no te sign against for Saturday.
Me no ka say ahosisi ekoso Bogatanga Jubilee Park.
Okay.
Vice President. And then a campaign nyina eba wiye. And see as we speak delegates rally I twa to kra. And na climax campaign nyina na afedie na proba obo across the country nyina no odi abewie. Nti efie na kopeme meda de broni bese wrapping up nko
okay
to ensure say elections na beto on November 4th no minimum nyankopon ya adom no toni nsuo pa egu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edwuma power ye ni nyina so a wenya kra no na enye oha entichemu edioson 70% of the votes.
Wow.
Now me can't wait because pro na ye kobedi nyina no you can clearly realize party for no any vice president no omo botaye ana omunisade hu no ababehia omu nyina edwin penkro omu nyina edwin ekwan ba akoso enti ema nketahudie no eyemre. And that is why we are very confident say they are almost party for no cry interested in winning 2024 elections no cry than ye cry kasi dio manim no. And question ba ko pe no mu bi so mo. The question be fa so be winning 2024 elections. And say obia NDC for the beba no. E say etumi etwa no. Why in a way you ku yimu a you betumi de na kwa on NDC for candidates His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebetumi akwa akensi no. It's very obvious say kasende Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a person that can go into the elections against John Mahama and beat him for us. And see a man neyemre in terms of party for the decision no man neyemre. And that is why you should expect say on Saturday minimum 70% for the vice president.
But higher many NDC communicators executives bebre akasa. It looks to me say ubisawoma near according to NDC for no betimi ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama competition stiff competition and yet Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they always talk about Canada Japan say mo probi man abefesi John Dramani Mahama it should be Canada Japan and not Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You hear some of these things. Dennis.
CJ.
Yes.
Se me no kokunto kwa oda beche me taxes am use. Se first yes taxes. Me no kokun.
Yes.
Wo na beche me taxes am use. Una beche me. Iti ya bisa won se adenti no mo mpe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ya bisa won se question no.
Me nya na wana.
David be me no nka. Ena ebi mu kra no we kra nka e form ho ben. Ye ne yenya ye fie asem na ye ka e form ho ben. Omo come elections ya omu yi obi afiri mu ya Dr. Dofo bufu ya otro letter tentente se weja yi. What is here beka bi?
Si de hu si obi afiri.
Ona me se me na me kai Dofo ne kai. Na letter men kan letter. Men kai letter na. Men kai letter no. It should I read the letter.
Lawyer Ambacho Adarma memba o.
Si je me pesa be kai letter no because kai letter na tantan. Ono no omo minim dia asem a ye koso si e form. Mo dia ne say moyi mo franka tufo yesu ye de ye wi ne ababehia na we asem de mo hodi mu denden a mo to jab first no mo support Alan ene a mo support ke de kwado mo si adan mu.
Oh really?
Oh we don't catch it. So
sir lawyer
I don't hear no there is a support one. But whatever it is yeah party no each of these candidates bet me BT friend say NDC for in an election but you probably BT or more hands down ucha weni a NDC crowd we chikra and that is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and that's exactly what the party people are saying.
My kind from the newspapers Ashanti regional chairman say ahemfo bi wo Ashanti region wa maka omo ho abom say delegates a omba beto aba no de ama Dr. Bawumia no one more transportation womo aduane womo kakra on be show botum ni na hemfo no say womo fa. Has this come to your attention, Dennis?
I ebeya sem papa unim say
ebeya sem papa.
Why not? Unim say you run e fe ne say elections here yakobe campaign ye nyina no mostly na individuals and corporate organizations na supporting
Dr. Baumia campaign no.
Yes.
I see.
Star 202 hash a launch here no. A lot of support has come through that. And obi wo ha ye nam ye kokuma se ye koye campaign no bi afre mudu konongo a filling station bi na wo ho no media mon park na mon fele mon tank ye bedu a e bi a lunch no ma frɛ ene no mu wi a mo lunch time no me na mehwɛ mu ye be kwa no ma frɛ constituency ya mo ba yo mo nipa dodo saying yes yo mo nipa 500 we say okay inkonyo on betena so canopy ye be bo nso on benom ye be provided. That's how we've been running this campaign. And every form of support is welcomed. Unim say already na ye launch star 202 hash short code and for the donate.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have been trickling in. You know, can say what before phone be able star 202 hash. Because better we donate. We're not donating. It's as if we are donating to Dr. Mahmoud Bamiyan. Who supported democracy. So because Kemami Kebi no say enhancing the muye din. Ebema o minus so ayden akoso. Until start 202 hash. What the one see the cry beje.
I don't
know what to no.
Mr. Mo.
I don't think myself donate.
Me check it my dear me phone.
That's Mahama already Mahama here ni dey. Na see I don't know intimidating from it. But if you donate, what's the big deal? Enti say if we are nya nananom say omo beboa na kabima min kebia membo akoso a omo man na ye hwe so omo masase na ye hwe so aboa omo. Enti say if they want to contribute a good news ye bom abaso ye domas.
Finally, Dr. Baumia ne main contender sana me hunu in this election honorable Kennedy Japan were making some wild allegations. Say my contacting no Dr. Baumia team na contacting no say can step down na man vice president. In fact, we mentioned is it 800 million? 800 million Ghana cedis. Sika mokukura mode 800 million US dollars. Yeah, and yes, it is simple. Say we'll see from na monyano running mate and farmer Dr. Baumia.
See you won't say
Dennis
about 1 year ko. About 1 year ko ne do baby a ntokwan fono wa. In fact, from now to Saturday, I expect to even hear more of these things. But let it be put on record, say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, throughout this contest, on 9 years dampo, say on a candidate biampo, Ebeka Sasson si from, Usi from my day. I didn't Usi from I don't just say, Miko no pozo, will be for a contest. Into Usi from my day. And our contest, and that's why I from day one. From that, Yeshua said, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia declares contest.
Yes.
No candidate has come close to him. No candidate. From day one, he has been in the lead until now. I didn't know Obey interested in candidates BBC film. I mean, it doesn't before I'm about it doesn't add up.
In the lead, as in like margin.
BBM, he is a candidate to beat. Everybody knows. You see, at every point in time, it could be a brabo man. Kendini ba could be pie. We are share. Opa, go and look at the history of every political party. Ebu how bet me see one share them see unim say wona eba bedu so. Obehwe no na twume pie. Obet me idea say we bia we share den. That's what is happening to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia right now. There is not much anybody can do. Saka say ekoso even before the August 26 elections. Meanwhile, 2 August 26 abano. Nipa 2 abano about 900. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nko 600. No, omo makano 9 akano. Omo kwache barely 200 and something. 9 akano. Omo che barely 200 and something. Inti only contest. Na wakoka say you see elections na yen kasa wo. Kasa ndo bi to make kasa na yen frama yen to. Ejuma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia here in this campaign, no candidate has worked more than him. If it was see film, as if time was see film, something in them. Or see film or such as a campaign. On her at you, and then wrap up. What is our what is our bar, Akeka and what to say? Well, you know why? No, he's been focused. And Anopebia or catcher. And I won't say yes, you're the boss in the Namu. Until you're trabas anymore, Tibas in the movie. Nobody should attack anybody. Nobody should engage anybody. Nobody should talk to anybody. Let's stay focused. Let's make sure say yeah turn your home. Delegates you baby omote. You momo yenom. You momo krunum. You momo kanchema. You obiane di okaso tie. Lawyer Chumoti owo nipa baku bi pa onu de. So wo pesa wo nyan na ya de bi ma okache na obeya mo. Obia obi. We know these people. Until we've been focused on the campaign, and that's what we've been doing. Under no circumstance, at no point in time, and a vice president, Asuma Obi, and now no one kasa, any candidate be a kasa, say on sifem, kame ampase, Obama nisika, ebiniho. Now, CJ, Omai Nangazakra, every says you obo figano, because in some no obo nitrima kenti, obo figano, one calculate. No,
$800 million US.
I buy no crowby. 7 no kasi I buy we $800 million zanka. On my way, yet here you $800 million zanka ni. Unim sikado doa. Unim sikado doa. Your friend is saying you kwaji wa IMF. You be you will be saying kan kwa IMF anko $600 million.
Also my dear.
So I just say you will be on my way. You was $600 million sir. Say kan anko IMF anko just let alone. Na sas kan you kwa sasa bag one na say you call bank. Na bank no be. Bank no be. No, so you know, can be a bet to be a or kept the beer on to be after you saw a lawyer.
Only lawyer.
All back as a lawyer careful.
No,
on your fine line, fine line between. No, but no more serious note. The vice president hasn't engaged anybody. He's not interested. And when here, when I also what's our and I will say, what's why they say who said that between a top plate and that's an economy. Also, by election, I am called. Now they are KK in a way, say, and most we see problem on my way, my woman say. Obi allegation. Why I can't some not towards or what have you so be prove you?
Of course.
And you go see away.
Of course.
You go see away. Who does that not pay? Just to because on record, this issue came up on Angel TV, Angel FM.
Yeah.
And then they called Ken, lawyer. Lawyer Adwachi was a BB. Or say, the be we had lawyer. Or say, or I didn't crowd Ken Kayan. One will be a dean. I don't know Jamaica. Now, or say, Mpensenpensenmu be who one can say Dr. Baumia. And no one can say Dr. Baumia uncle for the Behuno. Oh, yes, it's on record. That's what I'm referring to. It's on record. Inti me apologize and say, Kafra, ye panon fan say, on fan say, Abedia, some of fire and fire. They actually say, some Dr. Baumia, some Nomoka. I know this is not the first time. Obekaya, the same team, MK, another allegation, Kokasa, baby, Koka, bibi. Emma, and also later, Obekaya saying, Dr. Baumia, some now, Oka. Na Deputy Finance Minister and Kokai Bibi or Baby no yeah, you know. And we are not surprised. But I can tell you, say Obia Kwako who can not so Obamano only for money $800 million. Surely it's not Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Okay. All right. But that's it. Dennis Miracle Abuaje and Oten and Chairman and Afori, National Chairman for the Progressive People's Party. Chairman also Abeka and Sa Oka Ejafon Chairman.
Yenyo
Apomboko
Nyamenadon enya Evia Evoko
Nyamiasi say issues here discuss say what we and some APP ahead of Memenda the presidential primaries MPP Amayukuno or more let me maybe take your views on these issues now the other issues Rebecca wants
okay. Well medawase Michia wetie fro nyara anopay Michia benfo Dr. Papa Kwesiendo Michia the founding chairman ni Alote Bruhamo of PPP memane etinkwaso a beautiful daughter Watro international acclaimed book Powdered Necklace a week ya obetwami ono so oware fefefel ma enya ekota nechi madwumadi ne koye Minya eka issues are all kodo MPP war primaries. Number one, mema wetinkwa. Mo bompaye de bibia obokodu bia weekend nyamenhwe na bibia yeboko because oya Ghana fo oya section of Ghanaians na woroko was wakocha wadwen no way obia obedi wenyi. Ne mo nsem bi prepare oya na yanhwe ni ye a oba say the entire political process ewo Ghana mu. Emina we nyi ho nsema won waka ena yan yetumu yoso yetibia yaka ho asem. First round ya obey yetitiu yenyi proof but man na work kan ebi munya 50,000 ebi pick up ebi nya 100,000 Mate candidate to cry or also make a case in there. Say Obi have 1 vote. It is Obi could a position means or quite 100,000 or the pick up the 50,000. The rest of the people are behind demanding for 100,000 or 50,000 or what pick up because what's who vote to know your crop. Now the matter or a very serious matter for all political parties in Ghana. So you know correct. No chade says no democracy na kabina men kabi adwentre abana ye no. Says ya ukutokum mensa odo na otre impakwa weyi. Says no the ideas yehwe se bia minia eti hey ideas epede ewo epede idibuman epede ensakraye bi ba ya brabo mu na azin se obi enti de mazini bi o obi akwa obi a high tax no hede bi obenya freezer kuru bi anade fridge kuru bi anade fan ebien anade dwete bi na wada akofie enti se ano se be delegate anade hold the position of party. It means that or a time to reap. And where says I and there pay as you go. Elkono na ichia because also politicians say kwa yen hwe bill yen dream one who bill and also as you go no na ichia or right of passage na reko na se damazi so ye no kora oye bibia oye repercussions na obeba the political landscapes we have very serious. So no query that we are paying delegates now citizens ye wo Ghana mu a what to aba it may try all citizens to go and exercise what franchise
and especially chairman in this case anapemene Evans Nimakuka sai 205,993 delegates. I don't know any candidate with me at sir. I do say 100 Ghana cities. Cry and answer say. Obiande 2,000 cities. Hey.
Yeah.
Multiply 2,000 by 205,000.
Entina meka de. Minya. Entina meka cho de. Awu ni ho emi ni ho opposition man ni ho or one kasa from one kasa wo inner circles now work academize what they try offline on social media videos titibi or the IMCC or driver it's why emi shishim on the political landscape not sure that say na say you be koka sanda kwa kawadwin da chewo kuna ya fada Ghana obetuma akonnyima e kasewe ya na waba ni nsem we ya fufa bibi to ansa na akọ enti sesi ano awona anka ekwa akoso because enwo okoda obi o ha ye nyina ye nyipa kro ye call the same school yet the same neighborhoods all of a sudden Unyana enyene wa waka break it down 3 times and send the office no. Okuna political office no says ya okuta dan o trasaku. Esi okuta 4x4. Enti the appearance the appearance that say echo into politics financially it appears that say echo politics overnight na sikaya was one kasa wa allege that we treat and nkofo wajiji. That means that it's going to affect the larger political landscape. As we the mazi nyina process at the end of the day EC abene there ya start national presidential elections or parliamentary or whatever it is now. That means that baby could be an into me politics. Into a dangerous trend, into any may sound a caution to all of us as a people, as a nation, that Mesa Mambu asem na rokono. Wakwa nye competition of ideas. But wakwa right is might. Wakwa Trasmarcus ne definition of what is right. There might wa hodin wiska dreteya. Ono no chede you are right, you are correct. Ono na chede ye benin ye nyimpa ye ubia ode idzi enyim. But is that the case? Ono no ye case na because ye pe enkrofo a wo be kasema number 1 ye were difficult ya kuma beto ye. Number 2 ye benya jeji there echna obeye. Number 3 other plans, concrete plans, na steps that to hold there. The maji say ye juda ye betum ya koyenim. Na ye nyina ye tum ya so the maji nim na ya jeji room na ye tum ye hu there. A mine ye the maji ye dachi no or bibi wo honum or the may. And to say ye move from this trend. Na say ye trend of the highest bidder wins. Nipakona otumitua dwete na otumwin yate obitimitua in the just ended national elections obitimikotua 1,000 no obi so 1,000 no obi ababa ko be top up 500 per delegate no obi ababa top up 1,000 and it's a ehun dey sika exchange of this money no and na wa ba be the competition of the day onye adwena ewo obetumi ama omano akonanyim na nyama asesa ama eminawo oye dangerous because that's not the tenets of democracy. Because enka democracy is enka ebejina so box do bejina box do na ejina marketplace na eka nyama ebetumi aye na ama makola wan makola waje atum asemna peje pepe wake otowasrum na we use ono we ginado watu abade amo. But where we are going we are from mayetiti that they say ano a campaigner jete eno de ekopa na diguo na say the jete na say the campaigner opening no wonder why there amambu no onkoye no because we be the joy takers and all the babeto eguana nature the all ba power no or the cow next will be at the cow no the ba power and to the root group niska and it is there issues of conflict of interest now what's way nyama now influence peddling what did you now all of those things are it links directly into corruption matter. Na corruption mantra na ye kan wasem because how you got there no it matters because me say it could do no say twetwe na ekoya that means there elder ba na bet work out ne sabet work out da oye emi na awu na ye be suffer because nyema odo okọ for development na emi na awu ye betuma feel ye benya good roads ye benya good drinking water yebe ja ekatase na proye nyama okodo wo mem so be ye then the very structures na ye use na ye da ba be di oman nanyim no
okay
odo ye hwe na ye na onye there mikotua me way to become leader.
But I say chairman and for national chairman PPP and wote ne nka no Adom 106.3 FM se wo you be a de MTN Momo edi dwuma na ene wo pe MTN Momo for business no na eba mema sa akwanya no atimi age sika free over 15 million Momo customers ewo simba kono a eso sa akwanya ababeda ho ya MTN se memfanto obi bia enim se wo pe Momo for business ni bia kwano eni ni obi here no business registration certificate and afi Ghana card and one no na afi wa dial *5051# *5051# na afi wa follow prompt no no announce which may apply online ewo momo merchant application.mtn.com.gh momo merchant application one word momo merchant application.mtn.com.gh yabema reference number no na be track your application no 88 enti men konkoto santene men tua sika bia mu bia eye free yanji sika enti shane so sa mame MTN we dey for you everywhere you go la tumberma
CJ
Bokode
Adom ti
wata de shawi anipa opam ye no nsa no bo me say Ike me designer Ike oya de mat onipa no so hopa o hopa come on
musician Dennis
come on Dennis o say no mo omu ya wo
Uncle Farm Captain. Let me say Captain to Jacket.
Full Captain no. Fabric no.
I say what label. Socialist. Or capitalist taste. Socialist or capitalist.
A socialist with a capitalist taste.
We
come now about share. I come last. Now into my boss.
Yeah, who's all watching?
No for Metro Mass. That's how socialist about capitalist taste. On the difference is here on justify. Socialist or capitalist.
Say out Russian president.
Yeah.
You see how he dresses? No. Ujanda baby. Adom. Yeah.
I'm not way. Come on, and go so happenings in the MPP.
Yeah. Maventia Nanane Dennis, and then to the listeners as well, and no more shares. Memenda. Ajabo, Jabenya Bidru. A dancer boy, including the new rebel in Sandia at most. Sorry. Yahuno Nipa, Obedu Wenim. Ubusamia, I know, sir, Baumia is supposed to win because we are the system's candidates, and everything has been done or tilted towards his candidates, and for that reason, the Omaya could do it. The Mamano. Saturday, I am maybe no pick up, and I might pick up one to man. CJ. I'm 100,000 one to man. What more? But the percentage rates now mean to me more.
Then it's account. I'll say nothing less than 70%.
Forget it. One more cast, especially one, no, 80%. Oh.
Mekai say August 27 70. I said it here on air.
Yeah.
Nobody officially we even put it.
Me na some money. Me say mo can say money.
The thing is on record.
Which record? Who record now?
Nobody.
And now record.
Ahead of special.
Yes, we said 70 for the records. Just
what I can 70.
No. Campaign. Nobody said that.
Oh, young grand. CJ.
Nobody.
And yet they can eat.
Yeah, lawyer.
Me so home gas menya 80. 70 kromonya nti wam de o must be agum say no eno ase delegate by also menya 80 me wa
no am say a post bia
eno no me say mo bi wa da
daily guide no eno there no
very good. So I mean in America I say NC but we dey there na nkunu do benya somebody na presidential type ya at Ghana there you need at least you need to get 50% plus one wa say na mo dey no. And then maybe I send this one your part, but at least when you can 50% there's what mean. What is it? And so what you adding kunim. Yeah, so because na do went me in 2007 when Marka or my events run. Yeah, so as another and yes, simple majority. So definitely one of them is going to win. Meaning said even though other post B can one second round, but I know the personally
you doubt.
Yeah. It's mbasa to be honest with you, so to me move on to second round party and one quite be oh yes, because me only the be American and find no American as pass not I mean my mind and answer number who not or number 3 for me, not even number 2. My number 2 all the time had been Alan. But Nini Namono was show bibi or Tiambum, and since then no so I said Wajinjan Homo. We share the seriousness of the bomb after one more special one. I said, what can we and as we're pushing Honkasi. I mean, what would see some of the videos in behind or as or more or less the grass support. But Nini Namono, I've grown from women done the bachelor's work grass support to winning grass support to Nina and the baby women done. But idea, some we have 4 me were the other 2 in the Adamo honorable and now can be sir a bit me a man in Kobe after this one. Man in Kobe.
Identity.
Oh, part no penny pettis hour. Wow, say we is our woman's lamp. Wow,
what is saying?
Oh, it was Nisuno. I mean, the Nipasuno.
A suba in a party, Nipe.
Oh, somebody I want to put a good as an animal type. Ah,
Tom say, how can you use such a way?
Now they never took and your ones and echo. A content. No,
but that.
What does and see? Only a master, no, but no make a message be winner. Nadaruma, Onya. What's not a church deal was an amendment that year by Nadio Bina. Ah, Nanjo or oh no, I mean, and
no, but Obiako contest to win.
Of course, Obiako, yeah,
and then credit.
Dennis,
now if you say football match great because he a pedro.
Oh. No.
Obia no credit. Obia no objective body.
No, hold on. Dennis,
you allow him.
Football dia waka so we make us occupied draw. No occupied draw because we na say draw no. I didn't go in good media baby.
To be called World Cup. To be called World Cup. Yeah, to call World Cup. Yeah, person do round of 16 pe.
Oh, no. I mean,
oh yeah, na sir. Debbie, I don't know who carry who na near open in the contest. Yes.
Now can't assume so.
Hold on now. Because one of 16 year working. We do what a target be obi do
that. And American.
So what I say?
Yeah.
I think he has been there for about 2-3 times and I'm
the fourth time.
Which one more? It's about a 4th or 3rd time near Oko. Man could be when the only Kunimono Massano, but man in Cosenisicabium, sir. Okay, man in Cosenisicabium. Because we didn't pro her party for an infant. Omonfano. And man, you're tossing me and son, dear, one also crowded. Just a minute, a man, if we are go to no better. Eh, obey the room.
Planting for food and jobs.
And yet one and 10 1 another planting for food and jobs. Ghana had the highest food inflation in Africa. As now, so could any animal in your neighbors. At the neighbors anybody. One day I was saying about that. One count. Okay, CJ, one count when you cry. Obi, a very simple question. Why do you want to be president? You couldn't answer it. More money and the Busan, I ran to the defense. When the woman, I've joined news as a joy from me. Tumbizano. What
Maxwell.
Is it Maxwell? I don't know. But on the Busan question. You couldn't answer that question. Say you want to come and lead MPP. Are you serious? You want to come and lead MPP? And I want to know your party than if not here they have a president.
But the allegations and counter allegations.
Oh, some baho. Mumba say because mama ama bonti. Me baho. It's in the ground when nipa nine.
Dennis was so bully.
Oh man.
But not on my show.
Not in bully now. Anyway, so in the nutshell, no, memendano, I mean, we want your person tears with you. That the area, you are no. I mean, men more grounds always region. My home baby, I'm a call, I'm a cottage, a cook, a police force we had that time, only had my to be honest with you, and rock a mechanic.
Men, I'm with Nima.
Only had my me fantastic to me crumpa and one tone. And me share the omoya, it do better can bad the way on position woman, pian nipper quite to me in some meters away. Oh, they did what, to be honest with you. And me, we in the America, 1 year and so to have the mama nice one. Enti wo yard I expect say we the same thing say we be na we nso no enye say we nso we be fon na yapa obi ani yempe bi ati obi disutro life yempe bi hu mon ko no boko na mra mo de nse to transact dem mo capital name but we the way there for once mo fan chen why yes remo na we the mon ko no boko mra ne say for once mo timi discipline mo mo ntimi discipline mo but we there for once we the mo dia mo struggle say mo timi discipline mo da krope why okay omunye bi da o so omunye o na won from studio ko o mo timba ho
Dennis we are Dennis
what does it o mo na wo ye program kan from o what me ba ene ko mo na mo friend no na ba e mu de o na what timba studio ntino ye wasra o we there for once omunye bi da but mo de no munye bi omunye discipline
the allegation
they say was it come man say 8 million
yes
na ko nya de wonsi form.
Yeah.
None in the background of Ganamano. Because can hear Scotty and my delegates. But while me at you, and there's also to meet you. Tell us to come to me, man. I don't know what was Ganamano. Now then about me, so Indiana can see from not on Guanango. Show Danka Crab you at the mouth, part 1 in Windsor, who was din. Ah, none of Ganana, one part of Cabo Who's the Ganograph? Ah, what's saying? More evidence me just about you.
We'll lecture at you. We'll lecture at you.
What does it? CJ, I mean, my main taking on a different direction. Money. I wear politics. We are heading towards doom. I'm telling you. A Debbie bar. Say somebody and society are no coin, and I'm urging the special prosecutor. Send him on for the new call, it should be distant. Oman and Ninko will be saying so. Because a baby bar, yen or be a one Dian and Quatana home. So crapim more enough, right? A crapim no for this some of my dentist. I would not be surprised because who did Indian man or will be? If you're young, sound to will be to a two book to Chenya. Obehunu nyansa between nim crofo na tena edi o manim edi o so
sika na emsa kakakra na
na me baso what does it but so what they so man be yes won pade wonim de ni nyansa nemum ayatwum no betuma tua kase amon de twum na abato ma no
highest bidder
ayi na hokro me kai panin bi kan sem bi kire assembly members be na we say your body see dia as MC dia as some to so bad and those things one so no kete say enti money say dey mu ye say what this kind of one way we are na so am fa bibi ma okro mu what me ko MC you want say this you want go be say ana me was what you we can say no about but sana yakoye sana yakoye si ameni am ye ho so ntemu a I had doing that. Internal party primaries. If you have some, I could not tie this in April. Political parties, the men become as so everybody in the party are royal. But there's among some local councils, you say, you see equality before the law, but some are more equal than others. Even though everybody is a royal, there are some who are more royal than the others. There are being anymore. We are the same, but I couldn't put me at the MQDB. But that doesn't mean that it should be of money. Say presidency, I saw when you pay more than the and now party for the Panasimo, Nimum Ghana for Super Panasam. Utim for a casa metro will be out the bar Ghana for no, are you okay with? Because woman, party in the university woman. enru Ghana population no. So what I say? It's the Ghana for the one by penna 77 mod neighbor. Media me da go. Media me pa bo nyina say omo kwe bi about me benya no because me candidate no. What na me hwe. But I said the can na wutie there.
Me tie pa.
Aha, me candidate ndota ba me ono na mpe. Nti on de omo de aso no bebre me. Na yetimi ni nako. Oh, that be media me from the one makan. Omo misati nyina na nipa na 10 nyina kwa me kan say media ni ba omi a. On na mpe because ono de no I mean adwuma na be de.
But no, any PSC so better be a chairman tia. Ono so say say pa say between Baumia and friends and Candy near NDC for a pepper say Ken
because of my reason. So my reason.
Yeah.
The reason there.
Oh, I mean, he talked about credibility, you know, or second issues. I mean, or the issues that are affecting the
because Ken's style of campaign, what the ordinary man want to hear.
Okay.
Enti say what the no kwa over how bebre because what's the with the internet on the oil. Internet because on the oil. But media is media me personally me am tia ye de temi. Me a twin very much media dey me say but me na emra
and a party so say
so I mean I'm there I can have my own view me Mr. Bacho don't tell me simple about me ala maka cho
okay and so they also and adwuma na yem am NDC for
yeah ba ye notes preparation bia na bia e wo online ye ba ye de baka dwuma ye ba form campaign anu ye ne be hia enya fe ne be ndukuro me so bo wusa free akoto me ma just one example pe e defeat the okanira okay happen say anya no wa kan say planting for food ndam say
yes
e dey ko wie hi ene ne ewi ase no kata say dia na akawura mu ne ma na wo so wo munua na so wo mudua wo munua embro na nya krom na an na de ne baba so afama so sa dia ono oso baba ma ye nyina ho atoyen wo say taxes no enye dia hurting and now what you want, you are sweating when you have a so and the bola tax now to put out your bola tax also. What you will be now, so no, so about the department any mamma, media, not for using Kuna Mediano. Obedian, we are basing Kuna for your can, but we music as I wanted yet. Finally, if it is true, they need to do something about it. If it's not true, to own some money more.
But that's it. Let you very much of the NDC na Otian and Kana. Yemra the Garu Timpani issues and extensively me discuss it. Okay. All right. And Garu and Komo, but yeah, and Ramene the MP for Timpani Ekasai and Amene Garu MP no so Ekasai. In fact, almost the joint press statement about making 4 demands. And we want to look at the issues. Nafi, how we can curb seeming disturbance.
Funny thing.
I'll say the military should be withdrawn from the Garu and Timpani constituencies.
1.
2. I'll say those arrested and detained should be released unconditionally.
2.
3. I'll say those injured during the military disturbance should be taken care of and compensated by the government stroke Ministry of Defense.
3.
And
one government.
Last one is the lawlessness and brutalities inflicted on innocent citizens should stop.
All right. So young should say, you see, me can send me ra, me sense you have. Did kindly. That's as someone may become you know. One will be for the security people, one will be for the civilians.
Okay.
Atadere must be paying. Adia security persons, Mr. Personnel, ain't mean fa. That's what means so. Where a civilian tries to suppress the authority, they will come back after you. So we need to be careful. We and your politics in America. I'm not talking as a politician. I've worn a uniform before. I've had a military training. I've had police training. So I'm speaking on experience. Who tries to attack you, they will come back. CJ, as someone of the amateur and run here, I stand to be corrected. So, me can be in a correct me.
Sure.
You say, one must say, one who's a cabia pack or Roma Sunday and be etchy, and I said in shame, whichever way. Anna Ubiko boom. When we boom, which a yans and a funny pajom, no matter okay. when I'm so many national security for. Yes, maybe I'm parking higher, obscured or whatever place, do to me parking. Now you must a 2 a warm came one messing police station. Yabako young finally a copy police station. You could do police station now. We were told there was one box be in the car. Now they didn't open that box, and we really wanted to know what was in the box. Until they were nearly attacking, or they almost attacked, or they were attacking them. Once a nipa no what me na kodru police station, leave the police to do their work.
Tienye.
Once a nipa na kodru police station, leave them to do their work. Won't mean anything I can say who Dennis and what's Dennis me go police station. Now the Dennis according police station we are I didn't know one so no or person one would jump down the shower and weird over here. The law enforcement is not in the hands of the ordinary civilian. No. It is in the hands of the police service. Yeah, for me, yeah, the police for. Okay. So one will say will be agent baby, will be ye be and so ye, will be a Casabian soccer, will be to an Amobian so too. Watching moon watching, and now one chin for once Marco police station be found 2006. Now me policeman. See, assembly see me Tama Community 8. I ran to be the avocat around Tamajano to baby. And I'm saying also born for be careless or something. Maybe something happened. Me can't story fully. I know when we chasing into Ogane, what's in the car. And I go for no Ogane. It was a Sunday. I go for no Ogane. Woman so take to over and say be back. And nobody chase ya kwa dinachi. See, I kwa Ogane. I didn't have a police station center or parking the car. Pet no see for no be can't back. Tell you, on no admit can be can't back.
Yes.
Before say baby say hey then I don't be ha penny who say over and so edun kabesi wo memma me say can see from gidi one so back and back babu nipa no police station wo.
Hey,
I am telling you me say when you be like me say isi wo manim me question here sana nipa mpo ni wa kunu kwesera anapa no say wi ano a ono ade ne ho be wura ban nsam.
Yes.
Answer mra nsam. So what's your problem again? But I mean, they entered the charge office. They wanted to make entry and will force themselves behind the counter. You go human body and say, "Oh, careless." Was it So, we the civilian partner and the we need to be careful. Our brothers and sisters need to be careful. Where they see what's happening.
Yeah.
In a way.
Oh, the young military man. Oh, I see.
Ne mama ne papa nyina from in fact ne mama a family I am my grandfather and family.
Didn't cry.
Is it Farouk? No, I think it was Farouk or something maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more call Tana Cote d'Ivoire kakra. And terms ne papa change religion. Ebe a Muslim. It's another man who could Muslim name, but we are chimney abamwa free at Mabumbeya. So what I say? Should I tune? Why not the four? But see, may I said me maybe that. As I'm a crony that one, there is no way to beggars where I was about around and I net to know. But nobody will go to your aid. Could they see Yakunu 20-something year old, 22 was saying Yakunu. And when I was a 22-year-old boy or another guy, I was a police officer.
Edinia immoral sheriff. Sheriff, yeah, immoral.
Okay. It means civilians in Nabotre when something happens. Especially where you know said the police is the authority and that you need to give something to them to handle. What the common we are job no more.
Why a police denti? I really enjoy listening to you. Say can't security ni police adjumana. In so many cases, police for acquire arrest. Normally ni pano abba police station no. Obe huna disgruntled youth.
Yeah.
Na wama police station say. Mu release ni pano MIA. Na yambono
esi da bia
mo release no emayen
esi pa me ya balance boy be say mami am kasam be bi ntino adman bia okay me hunu ni nyina bi si esi pa de okay mo oh police ni message kuma tafo 3 miles police ni free yan ya balance One that traffic and almost say a crime way ya block it. Mo be branch for be go straight. See now will be on no branch for a second bank be what that can end. I don't know when 20 minutes go straight into a conwire. Police man come say ya block your man crime man for police in the boni any. A branch yet mean ya could draw see from Alcobu police in our son attire uniform as a moon. I did not tell it in the car or no Timno so man come and from Jamunkon. Our bono. Ye could your thief message to your dimmy coffee bar as I am call. No man for a police in Yakan Wessia. Tenio. Woman when the Wessia. Anna, you know, we are the but nobody was going to the aid of that police officer. Members wouldn't do a come boy. Messi. So yeah, embarrassed boys in a seven. Yeah, didn't come back several police in nine at Sabarasno. At Jaquanico police station, Tafu police station, 4 months. Dear Timon, you know, but you in the saying, I'm more mining can crown mining punto. It was in one word, I'm Pono, young civilians, your power of arrest. Aside the police, but who civilians also power to arrest?
Yeah.
Ah, what here? Wouldn't know come police because only power to detain. Na police ni watching na yesere no mo minute be boom video bia na trotro mate to trotro be ndaba ni
police
people were there and were watching it. Yes.
How did we say lawyer Patemba, how did we get here? In fact, Enra Bernard PC and make a fantastic submission. I was asking me and made reference to Kanea Omampeni Kufuor na penso. He created a ministry of national reorientation and then Kane police ni or uniform. Now crap. But how did we get to this point? I said, sir Surono, and you say be a Sura who police and Aujanio, but that respect nana yedema uniformed men no.
Okay, so Saudi and a crime bison may blame me a microphone. The police for him, a soldier for one near the other for no crime bison ye before. Also, a peninsula of Tom body and top body. How we carry ourselves sometimes, the way we relate with them sometimes, the way we do our things sometimes. Me quite might be paying. There are numerous times I be bit missing out with now. Why will you do this? I mean, is that what you're supposed to do? As the police in ISR, who can want to see it? So these ones are challenges, but I mean, when they say, one more to me, you're when you may. That's just assembly doing him, how you do your investigations, the swiftness. When money inquire, mammy, where somebody say, money, say, and my son, my senior. That is one challenge because civilians in your police for war. Because when anything that goes to the doorstep of the police, the basic. What is about now? Why you when you be a phone lines? Driver number for non-driver number for mate number for one number for be a can be actually the one who are the police in your basic. That is a challenge and not to respect the son. And no, not to respect the son. Meaning, I'm the police. The first IGP I knew was IGP Kofi. From that to now, fully added him out of the not that was set working. Police in company now with minutes go. Hey, because of your changes, cabin read
the nomination.
Good. As an question, and your question, what the man of one pet.
Yeah, 1 peso coin.
Maybe for quick man and one offer. When the fuck I know I know what you. What's your Ghana's got? I'm buying gas away. The one what do you have for the security side? The security side. Yeah, Mati and say one more say.
Yeah.
One more cancel my national security for. But my question is, did they really identify themselves well, or just by word of mouth say national security?
Show ID.
Police service instructions. I'm found penny on Kazam.
Yes.
Extra will say. So we are police now you when the actual do but I want uniform one. You show yourself or you are down when you through your ID. So every police officer has an ID card issued by the Inspector General of Police, signed. I give me a signature. I will the police ID card. So the question is that did they really identify themselves by their IDs or just say kuta a talk again as a national security officer? It's not enough. It's not enough. It is not enough. national security, I know said there are police personnel at national security, there are military personnel at the national security, and there are also some civilians who have been picked and trained. Which one? Is it a mixture? Civilians and be police if one be soldier for any. Say I want to be a police for account have their police ID cards, the military have their military ID cards. We also have our service numbers. See, my service number Yadema police one. My free me obedient to be medical.
You still remember?
Of course, my number. Just a one members.
Okay.
I have it. I mean, maybe I cried there coming and never come me. What I say? Benjamin,
Interesting.
Yeah, and you know. How did they really identify themselves to the men? And one say now one to them say,
yeah,
I lead it to that point. It's important. And I'm where the mess around about Kanapa, National Security Minister. So men no Edward no body say only a national security for the that alone cannot be an identification. There should be better and further proofs to confirm it's a me operative which is what? Your ID, which is unique. Armed forces for ID card, even from Ghana Police Service ID card. So it's important. Na enona manema swat na ebiamu so sani pa so yinu wadi kira wa medisi for. Then do not attack the person. Say hwamagam ha ma ye wuye. Abamu ayi ni ho adi sami so jani me npa bonefo. Still hwawudi a yedi no. Enti abasra mini anu no. Before buy, you say na by Dr. Fon say well adrenaline was the kind of say cost running one. But I akwabu akra from say asamba ya atom wase. Asamba bomodi ni nyabotre ansana ubetu na mbi watu. Ko me hunya nka da sabi tafa to mpani ani mu a. Mpani say akwasanta mu. Ba me disi no. Wo mo ko bu wo mo wana wo mo de wo mo nyamfonso biara. Sije. Prepare de. I was say aban itimi hwese wo ho beto. It's important.
Okay.
Because you are not in the sea, and when you moshe, when you match a cry, as you have better bono. Ubi a pra, as some of the sea, people go another in Lloyd, there's something I call plea of alibi. I'd not seen in the absence of the person who knew Bobby. As you are coaching up on such people need to be compensated and need to be taken care of.
Okay.
Military withdrawal idea. If there is a security issue at Garu, you can't ask for the military to be withdrawn. Because they are there to ensure, offensive protection. I'm saying internal protection and military for them, police for them. But we only call them in to assist us. The military cannot just get up and go to a place of cooperation. Internal, or my Ghana, Bambosem Bia, Ghana police for the IG president. Name one bit me a say, CJ. But I never more crime way so. Now military now assist the police to do their work.
All right.
It's an issue best from one could do her. Finally. But Boamena and Benefosi Jam Crown Yading.
In Samu.
And that's it.
Let's remember of the NDC now or 10 and Canada. Dennis.
See, I think say a lawyer can't say no. Maybe the answer say it's very dangerous. Say, you been your my civilians say attack police under any circumstance, under no circumstance. And in any case, say Michia, I are chum crowd room. Maybe a nekam, me say it was shade akonya say. I can't assume say straight away you're from for. What do you say? Because they be legitimately
or register
a license to hold that weapon. Until they say me suspect say ebia it's not so create into the diboni bia. Na say on tree to no woman so. They me and some didn't call police station. I'm going to police for. Police for do one measure. None or your legitimate.
Yeah. Yet 20 years could any person names main ones you can trace it. Be able to when you want to number, be a free baby, you can trace it too.
So it's and yeah, I dare say so. Me so. Me in fact, me kabi be to be cry, man, you be a same poo. Police for the be a maker. You can say police for misdoing, sir. You know, I suffer be a come. But I would always take that over the ones we cannot control. Because we are police in a mission, now I just be molesting me and I be intimidating me. Any problem? Because bet me identify and me no bet me action. So make me use some structure now far. Me find several. Now me they protect me. But what we cannot track any mob action. And we cannot afford to put fear into our security forces. The BR Mikasa, the other contia, Michelle police for Kroma. Me try say, even though it be to me, put it up near maybe a hard, I try not to engage them. They say, "Your coco ba another year done."
Oman on boy home by.
See, we cannot pretend to say it be a misdoings be nimua individuals be way be, but I would take that over uncontrolled mob action.
Yeah,
I know they are dangerous. Say you have started my insecurity for some we are in trouble. Because that's for sting operations on uniformed operations. They are called to the BR. It is our suspect here, no problem. So no to be in your mind in a way I want to mean suspect and that's our suspect here, no problem. But so what to me out to me in the Yankitan that's what we are testing in the police station there. Then you have no reason.
Especially when on the Pacona TSA say, police station. No, police station.
Asa, be any hobium. They are canning on the police force. But say, Yabeka, and Canano, and Chubaka range in Messer can be. Police run, yes, almost a cut off from craft. Yeah, first of all, okay, yes, channel. Yes, on your names are police.
Yes, only police in Yantokana to the channel.
That's why overcoming. And there is a reason. The reason is to ensure, say, one man, and to also have every reason to use that excuse to also make sure, say, want to be anyway. And say, and when you read the way I say, apparently, Omkodia police station will crush you too.
Yeah. Yeah, who read the ministry? No,
yeah, they fired.
Yeah. Let me get that release and
at the police station. First of all, a 20 mukra no different. So I just say, na so mukra legitimate so mukra no mukra is that the purpose? Because the fact say one license and our registered to no say, utumi the two no. Yanka say fe to no be come on mine no. What the ball ho by? It is to go to a police station and fire at will. At the police station, and yes, and that's why that's why they are retaliating. And you see, Sanyama, we are a seer. I will always be on the side of the security services, not because I come fast on here, but say we nipa 50, no more community. We not somebody.
That is what I mean. Read the release from the Ministry of National Security. That's the third paragraph. I say, Following an escalation of the attacks on their vehicle, the officers drove to seek refuge at the Garu police station. The irate youth subsequently pursued the officers, encircled the police station, and fired multiple shots at scene with the intention of killing the officers. The timely intervention of the Ghana Armed Forces enabled the safe evacuation of the national security personnel from the Garu police station.
We know men repeating your match makano. So therefore no can be on be fast so on the police for on be fish out on any means possible. Unfortunately, there will be innocent people who fall in the line of fire. But that is the reason why some minimum and you'll be surprised Obeko community they know them. Obeko they know them. Because whatever it is, omo mukudi say jumano, omo ebusuafo, omo ma, omo enuanom. Sometimes we say soldier for Nancy, omo justify ba akubi. Omo say, yeku enua, ewo mo community. Yes, say tama na yeku no, na mo giregyina ho. E na jubedie no ekoso. Eti say eba, na say yese mo mo nipa ne din, na say mo mo, na ye bro mu nyina na ye sosom. E de say make bia ma mo aye bom. Anti yenye nipa baako papa baako pe.
Amana nka so asumasi we dey emi hu no.
Because they were there in the community.
That's right. I mean,
and they all keep quiet.
It can be all, but at least one or two be there.
They all keep quiet. They all keep quiet. We could say a question and then it's like in some neighborhoods in this country. I said no go area. Me say obu depend the boni de can we how I we are dying they would never mention. Eti say me passa na say ene de me so me start say me rewre dem na me soft omo ko omo nya tuo no they found
And
ammunition. Oh no, they say
even the MP for Garu, I just say, and you true some who weapons be from the
they've shared by 20 it will be no more to police station.
The letter wasn't too deep, as in no, it doesn't have to be too deep, but at least certain things have to be.
But the point is that the point is that it will not be to police station every. Sometimes in our quest to also say you protect your citizens, we forget that the military and the police and the security services, they also citizens. Why are you free? You can't say citizens. They also citizens who me junior sister, my cousin back home, over all the way Palugu. It is on the Yasumano. So I'm going to be a young or the pay alcohol. That's it, you're going to say. So I'm not a citizen. So they are MP Canada. If they know the young people who did that, they should put their comfy community in. I'm here visitors. They should bring them out. If you don't bring them out, the military and the police, they will come after them.
But then it's moving forward. Sir, peaceful coexistence between the civilian and the security. Yeah, nakane
you have to trust them because this is not even 2% prevalence. Until you to trust them, because police patrol around on the area, and you be on my ball bell. Says you almost see you call around Kakra. That is how we should live with them. Common on boy home by. Intimidate,
Namin baby as if street time and so more barriers was well. May ben what I'm inside my soul.
Simple.
Me no Gemma or damn say put on your light. My room glass for me no casa.
In some Indian and I do enjoy you just about 3 months ago and I drove you took Quayaba. And I'm a number be a coffee regularly. Then we are so be a two be a two or more be as a chain be. Yeah, to coin. Now car fast so not type high. Go. Into me quiet and say apparently there's a motorbike has a would doom the lights. You know, Dimechi. I would doom lights in Dimechi. Until I suspected say that means I didn't know who say piano. It was deliberately thrown into the road. And I'm taking detour. Now baby, I'm said there's a police barrier about 2 or 3 kilometers away. And then they drive you on the car, no?
Yeah.
We be car rim no cram na tija. Now maybe could do police for though. And I be 2 a.m. Police for your enemy. In a tina say, one of my friend control room, then and the police for baby, quite so near there. One of my share car, I say. It too tight.
Wow.
I fix it tie na mammy. Omo fix it tie no me can see wie no. No 2 motorbikes me no. Edi mechia de be coffee and a car bye. They didn't know me. I'm telling you, they did not know me.
Okay,
I'm telling you. Oh, Nancy, I'm telling you.
This is awesome.
Yes,
I mean, this needs. I
mean, share car na say.
Wow. Yeah, and this is police for and this is they kept my 8 to assist.
No share car na say no tutu. In fact, me kra na Jack Crampo, na Jack Crampo sheda enye papa.
When you be
omo no mu yi na enye papa.
Omo yi bi omo kam.
Yes. No mu yi 2 car no tie, no mu de tie chassis. Omo wie no mo njami o. No mo assign driving me. Omo di manimu a no mo de kofi. Asomba so we ye memfa police ni ba ko na mienu bi eni omo hosem bi emfa nchechire police for nyina na yemputi ye nyina ye life at risk. The MP ni kamene ni adwen. So pesa wo bo community no by fair enough, but they should bring the people out. If they don't bring the people out there, the military and the police, they have every right to come and do whatever they have to do to get the people. I know there because you see, if we begin start to say a kata or you say human right. Now police don't know you're human. Only human. Yeah. There are some areas that Osha uniform cannot afford so. I'm telling you. Yeah. Osha uniform. There are communities where you share uniform and Nanteho. As a why? That is the point.
Why?
That is the point. Other neighborhood police for bro. Maybe neighborhood police for bro. Chumo Nana the BLT police for Baho. So if you misbehave and it's putting all of us our security at risk,
you need to be dealt with.
You need to be dealt with. And there should be no holding back. There should be no holding back. You need to be dealt with. So I just say police for no so di bone a. Almost we should isolate the already bone no.
Of course.
Me to be come and say when I was a university student, at me junction presec. So you need to echi abomeni amenye students. Ye PH say yakwa chele. Those times na krumu eden na say crowd say we na krumu eden.
So na man ma say say krumu.
Oh lawyer.
Enti students so na say we first on that legon no. You know that campus where you dying there. Na say almost say hostel there. I'm telling you, or did me on your mission. I don't know why I just go many as well. Girls in him. Say your question.
Fresh boy.
Who's almost a sada? Who's almost a yes? Your doors, your doors. Who's a normally is about 3-4 cars. No more. Yeah. I feel crowd here content. Say be a better say be a bar be a boys are quite home.
Yeah. Oh, my brother.
Go many as well. Girls in him. You say or two member yes on.
I tell rank so cry.
Or two member yes. You see me, but me I'm going to crave you. As a girl who crowd, as a who was no we are not doing it. Oh, by your police force but you to me do moka crab in echi. Ne fa attack the entire institution of mobile. I think that is where the danger is. And for me, I think that is what we need to look at and pay close attention to.
All right, then.
Now community no more yes, and they should bow their heads in shame. I am saying that to all the community because they know the people. They should bring them out. Because Oman you know they sum Oman share mask. Could general police station or fire at the police station. They should bring them out. If they bring them out, obi any one. But if you don't bring them out there, human rights and you have two way. The police and the military, their rights also matter. And I will your friend is saying civilian also right here they matter. But the last thing we want is a situation where our military and police will begin to run away from coming into our aid and coming to support civilians.
All right, but that's it. Dennis, Miracle, Abu Aji. Chairman.
Yes, yeah. I'm there. I semi or larger implications. Oh yeah, the citizen security relationship. And I trust in your processes to bring justice. And there, communities maybe offering instant justice. Why instant justice? Now, say Nipakron Okuviajo, say Obin the Wabon review, say whatever system it is. I don't know America on a larger any day. The security apparatus, judicial system, and citizens, said disconnection about when people don't have faith in the process or give a rise to some of these unwarranted behaviors. Obey BB Otia Embra Organa be the person should be dealt with. Only number one. Yet to Krumha and our young boys, Wabwere studio, Wako terrorize the people in the studio. What Wako court, what find they were guilty. But the institutions now, those people were representing, won't reprimand the boys, in any way whatsoever.
You mean the party?
The party. They represent the party.
Yes.
What, at least by what statement? Not only do they hold positions in the party, what there will be a say party property, and they are working on behalf of the party. We don't want court, my court, everyone for the adina wayeno or you're wrong. And so up to now, Yanti be beer from the party now was representing there. If they are suspending, ye BB as a deterrence. Look, Abraham Kojina for MP. Now, one of the citizens was 112nd. My police, I bet you, Nipa Krona or war, Ninyankona second, but I got to counter back. A party chairman at the local level, leading a group of young party people, both rap police station war, ma walk forcefully wukuyi wonyimpa na watch no awa will be sekano we ni free police station. And to say yaka baby na say you put it in context I then you be sha no starting. Why not touch you? Why not ultimately tell them young people on my the impetus the able to my year the margina were yen. Because it's a story now, your narrative is or your irrational behavior, and or your baby on trash, obian fado, obian engine tomb, and so the mom right here where the margin. I will bet you there why yama in the community why terrorizing Kofu obi time wechi ma why yama why and a wababedu baby a yodi. And to the larger issue of the security service relations with the common citizen, we need to address it. There is a disconnect. Make sure you police if you want me. Sometimes I feel sorry for a police. Wakwe watchman service, ukutanitri, wadafu, trotro, going to the station. Obia all serve the nation. War risk in their life. Transportation cry to go back to his station or call for trotro with a gun. Is this fair? You see, say it was police station, a police force. Now, you don't take good care of them. And more, the full resources we're here to do their work. Now, a police force must rely on a military support. I think this is the worst thing ever. Because police, internal security, they should have the capacity to deal with matters of internal that matters within the territorial boundaries of Ghana. Yeah. The reason why they go and fall on the military is because some of the resources are here at their disposal to be able to act in the way we be deal with the matters. They don't have it.
Is it not the issue of personnel? Enough personnel?
Well, so if it's an issue of personnel, if it's an issue of equipment, if it's an issue of support,
no, you are talking about logistics.
Yes. Why don't we support the police? Why don't we make sure that they are able to? Because you see, every time a policeman calls on a soldier, you weaken the position of the police. Because the police, and the way they interface with citizens. The police, the way you're trained in how to deal with the citizens, how to conduct investigations, how to get the culprits. So, a soldier, the soldier is not trained. With that intelligence now, the police has been trained. The police is a peacekeeper, is an internal peacekeeper. Need predisposition, a corner offer do or the any security working or a different from a soldier, need training, or fight against external aggression. And to be a wide training for external aggression. Now the never internal. Don't bear the work of a peace officer. I also yet trained in taking care of internal peace. We have a time bomb. You have a time bomb.
Okay.
The excesses, the beatings. How many times do you see police people entering the community, beating children, ripping them in the back, leaving marks over them? Their training does not allow them. They obey the margin. A police can move a force into the community. Within some short time, they can find the culprits because they are trained in them intelligence gathering and how to be able to go about it. The soldiers, they are not trained in that area. They're not trained. And whenever you put those things together, I think that the military presence in our communities, must be eliminated. I believe in the police. I believe in the full capacity of the police. I believe in the special training. Police. I believe that the police are capable of resolving their matters when they are well resourced. So I believe that situations is for that mix or a combustion. It's like you're putting a bomb together. Because Obina won't training, you know, in how to gather intelligence, how to deal with citizens, how to the law that guides what relationship with the citizen. The law that guides the police relationship with the citizen does not allow the police neither brutalize. It doesn't, because the training, the mindset, the predisposition, the spirit, the whole makeup of the police for internal security is different from an external soldier trained for aggressors, against aggressors, and he's not trained to be lenient. He's not trained to pause. He's not trained for that intelligence. We are two different trained security people, and we must be careful in the way. I believe that the police must be resourced. I believe that the police were capable. I believe that we must be able to make sure that separate the external security from the internal security. I also believe that the people what committee alleged to have committed this thing. Police will tell you that they have to go through a process before they can find the person guilty. The police, by the person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Other watching conform, other will go through process, other will build the docket, other will put things together, will to mother court. Does a soldier think like that? Does a soldier think like that? We can't say these people are guilty. Our very constitution does not give us that right. Your very constitution does not give us that right to say that the people are guilty and your verdict that they're like this. No. Young Brana boy doesn't allow that. And there are times in the US race relations will profile. You are a black man. You are walking in a neighborhood. What by all black men? In this, what profile or you're wrong. You can't move into a community, profile all the young people in that community, and presume them guilty, and go and rape about 200 plus people, and say that we can sit here and we can applaud for them. We can't applaud for them. That is not the way that police works. That is not how way intelligence gathering works. That is not how you work with the community and the society. And to me, look, we must stop. We must decouple external security from internal security. Police are capable. If they are not, give them the resources to do the work. Let's not presume people guilty before and all those things that has happened. There must be a commission. There must be an inquiry. There must be a process. You be to arrive at what it is. I will be my statement say that no guns were found on the people. No things has been retrieved. And that means there. What was the purpose or the essence of the aggression?
Chairman, medase pa lawyer. Yes, sorry. Decoupling the police from the military.
See,
1 minute.
And can I answer no? Yeah. Senka umi no be ebedin lem. No be I na juma esafata. Now when the police is supposed to have that 3 armed units in its at the military India. Ghana Police Service. Yeah. It's supposed to have the 3 armed units, the military, Air Force, Navy, Army, no. I say police is what 3 wings are. Yeah. But as it stands now, I'm just saying in Akraba. Yeah, now there's a flying unit and there was Marine under NDC. Yeah. And then the normal police. So there's the 3 armed now, but you see. I'm still thinking how you bet me that separation absolutely. Do you know why I'm a thing? I'm just casting my mind back to 2020 when George Floyd was killed in the US. I was in the US by then, and we found US National Guards in most of the scenes. Most of the scenes, the US National Guards are soldiers. They were in most of the places. Me was saying internal, and then the police for the at some point, for numbers reasons, you may find them joining the police to do their work. But the media, finally, don't overtake them. ABC or Edra. The military rather overtook the police, and they were doing the work that the police should have done. Yeah. And no NZC. ɛno na nsɛsi
okay
so woba bɛka me ho a boa me na menyɛ madwuma na mmom bɛsa me ho ɛno na hia
okay all right me say lawyer Chumberima of the NDC, Dennis Miracle Abuajo of the MPP, Nafi chairman Nana Furi of the PPP.
No offer that Kojo Wusu. Also tail from the UK Birmingham. It's me chill man.
Okay, all right.
It's that Kojo. Yeah, Dwaso.
All right. Yes, sorry so.